Hello, I'm going to show you today how to set up your SANNCE Vision application, which you install and download on your mobile to remotely access your CCTV system. If you have a 5 megapixel SANNCE system like this one with a code model number DT81DQ, if you have something like that and using a SANNCE Vision application from Play Store or from Apple Store, they are available for both phone operators, and it is free app, so you don't have to pay anything. So I'm just show you exactly how to set up the system and put it on the internet, so and access from your phone. So that's the screen you get it when you have. I just connect to camera now for just for the purpose of this video, and that's all I have done. And I connected the DVR to my router with a cable, and now I'm gonna set it up so you can see the process step by step. So that screen now is asking me for, you leave the username as admin as the default, and it's asking me for password. I'm going to have to accept the blank password on the first login, first time you log in, and then the system will give you one and I'll ask you to create and confirm a new password so you can use it later when you access the system or access playback or something like that. So now, so if I say okay to that, so you see the system giving me a warning, and then I do okay. Now I have to create a password, a simple one that you can remember. You know, I always tended to put some special character, something like that. And now the password you see is shown strong. So if I didn't have that special character, it say dangerous. You know, so normally you put something like that, and now you have to do it again just to confirm it. Like this, and click next. Now the system asking you to choose a security question. You need it if you resetting your password again. So similar when you create a new email or you set up a new phone or something like that, you will have something similar anyway. So the first question there is asking me what is the last. I can choose any of these. So what is the last 5 digits of your phone? So no, I'm just going to use a random number as I don't want to disclose my number here online. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I have that one question. Another question, normally 2 questions. Another question is you can do maybe password, the date of birth, for example. So I'm gonna say you put a month and year, something like that. So I'm gonna say, for example, I'm gonna say April 1970. Something like that, you know, yeah, April 1970. Okay, that's my 2 questions. And here is asking you to, when you, in a process of resetting your password or recovering your password in case if you forgot it, they can send you verification codes through the app that we're going to install later on the mobile, or they can do it by email. So if you choose the email, you have to put the email. For me, in my case, I'm going to leave it as I'm going to receive the verification code on the app. If you want to use the email, you just have to click here and then type your email here. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it like that and say okay. Now say set password success. So I success. Now I'm okay. Now I am into the system. I don't want it to do any setting now. Just here the system is showing you the camera, all the camera. You can view them in one camera, like you can view one camera, for example, like that, or you can show all of them. You can show all of them like four of them: camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, can, if you have a eight camera, yeah, you can show them like that. That's the first one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever way you want to. You can choose which one is the main one. You're going to you're looking at it or working on it or something like that. So that's my main one anyway, camera 1. So now I have that done. So now I wanted to do the settings so I can access the system on the internet. So if you go to the main menu, if you go, maybe you go, no, the short way will be starting up weather, and then you will get that in the beginning anyway. But if you don't get it, you can. That's the way to get it. Just right click and start up, and then say next. And then now I have to do the time zone, Dublin, and the clock, the date, and the clock is actually updated because the system have a backup battery. And then this is telling you what way you want it. So that's the American way, 7 of October 2021. If you want it like our way here, 7 October 2021, that's fine too. 24 hours, the language is English, and click next to that. Now the system, because once you connect it to the internet, the system will do a network check, and it's telling me here that everything okay and in green color. If there's anything not working properly, it will show you in the red color, so you have to fix it. Anyway, that's everything is okay now. I'm gonna click next, and when I click next, I get this screen. That's the most important one to set up your app. If you want to access through the app, that's what you're looking for, this screen. This screen basically have serial number here. This is the specific serial number for that system we're working on now. And so if you scan that after you put the app, you will add the system to your app. But here, another one for Android. So if you wanted to download the app to your phone, first time you can scan from here and download it. If you use an iPhone, you can scan from here and download it. And that's a serial number to add it. So I'm gonna go and actually I don't need to scan it. I just you go to, if you use an Android, you go to your Google store, Play Store. If you use an iPhone, you go to your Apple Store. But anyway, I'm using Android, so now you get your phone and Google Play or Play Store, and then you type SANNCE Vision app, yeah, this one. And then how it look like, how simple. Then you click install. Now your phone installing this app now. Now you just click here, open, and you have to allow access to your media and a picture. They have asked for permission, so you have to allow both. Now the privacy statement, you have to agree to that. You see at the bottom there, I have read. I have to agree to that. And then now, you see the way you have a login here on the top, but this only use it is called cloud login. If you're using a cloud account and you wanted to store your media on the cloud account, then you can use that. But for my case, I'm going to use this. You see the orange. You see on the bottom there is the other way login. You see the orange screen there, the first one on the left. If you click that, it will show you. You can see now the arrow pointing to where you can add the device. The plus symbol there. If you click to that, it will give you that window. And that window, there is a device name and serial number. Serial number, we're going to scan it from that QR, the first QR, called serial number. But the house, the device name, you can give any name, house or business or a shop, whatever you use the CCTV for. And then I'm going to give a name like maybe house. For example, like that. And then the serial number, I'm going to click on the QR symbol. It should open up. Yeah, it's telling you allow. Yes, allow. Yeah. Now I'm going to go and bring the phone closer and scan the. Just in the process of trying to scan the code to my mobile there. Yeah, now you see the phone picked up that code. So now you see the device name and you have this serial number picked up by the scan, and then you click OK to that. And you see now we have the name house, because you add more than one device in the same app. Like if you have one for your house, one for your shop or your business, you can add it too. So now if I tap that, now I have all my camera, like whatever, camera 1, 2, 3, but it's asking me first for the password. So remember the password that you create for your system. We're gonna use that. Now I have put the password now and I click OK. And then here you see it's giving me the option to start all the camera together, the 8 cameras. So if I have 8 camera connected, I'm gonna see all of them here, but because I only have 2, so I can see the 2. And now if I double click on that, so I see that at the main view, and you can go between camera like that by clicking what camera number, camera 1, camera 4, camera 9, whatever. So you see here every box of that can have one camera, and then you can double click and see it. So that's now your system now is online, and you can remotely access that and see the live streaming. You can also play back. So having done that, and we are online now, I'm going to continue and finish that setting up, because I want to show you some other setting which is important. Okay, so we have successfully completed the startup. Now I'm going to show you that you see my system now it should be 3 lights on, but the way I have the one in the middle is marked with recording. This is not on. That should be green if the system is recording, but now it's not green, so the system is not recording. I'll show you why it's not recording on the setting. So if you watch with me now, click OK to that, and then if you go to the main menu and then go to record the configuration. Now you can set up your system to record only when human detected or when the visual alarm on, because this system have a visual alarm when a lot of movement happen on the front of the camera, or regularly, so every time 24/7. So detect. So you see my system is come with the default detects. That's why it's not recording and it's not green. So I want you to watch when I click that regular and I click alarm. So because I wanted to record 24/7, you see now I have them clicked. Now the minute I click OK to that, this line will become, this light will become on, will be green light. So watch that. So now I click here, OK, and now go to the system. You see now this light is green. That means the system now is recording. That's very important setup you have to do, because some people will saying why the system is not recording and why this is not green. That's because of that setting. So you make sure you have that setting. And here you can do the, you can play and do the game, I mean, do all the access to the playback and everything. You access, you shoot the month and you shoot the date, the day and the date and year, everything, and then OK, and then you move in this back and forth. My older moment there. So you can access by just left click on the mouse and drag it this way or this way. Access the last recording you have. You see. So now that's how to access the playback. So if I want to go back to my menu, we did the configuration for the recording, which is great. There is a lot of other settings. You don't really need to do anything, but you can go through them and say, like, you can set the human detection, the visual alarm, you want it or not. And if you want it, how long you want it, when it's on, you want it for 10 seconds or 20 seconds or more or less, you can set up that here. But normally I would leave it to the default unless you have a different requirement, then you can change it here. So basically it's very simple, really, system to go through it. You will understand what is clearly said. You want to enable, you don't want to enable. It is really, and there is a lot of information also on the manual. You can check them as well. And the one last thing I want to show you here is the encoding. This system, which I use at the moment, is called it's using encoding video code, call it H.265 plus, which is the most recent one, is the more advanced one, because the people are still using 264 and 264 plus and 265, which is this is what this does is compress your video and keep the quality the same, but compress it so it can take less space on your hard drive. So the one we have now, 265 plus, this is the more advanced one, and that way you will have more time and more space on the hard drive to record video, if more than if you have a 264, for example, or if you turn it off, you will have no coding at all. You will record a pure video and will take a lot of space on your hard drive. So you better leave it as default H.265 plus. Really, that's, you can here you go, you do the time again and all that. The video standard in Ireland, and I think in the UK would be the same, is BAL anyway, but some other countries they will use a NTSC, but we use in BAL here. So really, like, you don't have to do much, much. You have the system set up. You point your camera where you want it, and you have it on your phone. You can access from anywhere. You access live. You access playback, and really that's what most of the people would like the CCTV system to do for them. I hope that video helped, and if you have any other question, you can ask on the comment there. I may answer myself if I know, or maybe somebody else come across the video and answer your question. Thank you for watching this video, and hope that you enjoyed, and see you in another video. Thank you.